Your life is not shaped by what you claim to value. It is shaped by what you consistently give your attention to. Every day, you make thousands of silent decisions about what deserves your focus. What you watch, what you listen to, what you scroll past, what you return to again and again. Those choices expose your real priorities with brutal honesty. If your attention is constantly pulled toward comfort, distraction, and easy stimulation, your life will quietly drift in that same direction. Not because you intended it to, but because attention always compounds. Growth is never accidental. It is chosen, repeatedly, often when no one is watching. The disciplined individual understands a simple truth. What you consume eventually becomes what you are capable of producing. When you invest your attention in shallow entertainment, you gain temporary relief. When you invest it in ideas, skills, and reflection, you gain leverage over your future. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Once spent, it can never be recovered. Your future self, the stronger, wiser version of you that could exist, is shaped right now by how you use it. Choose content that sharpens you. Choose ideas that demand effort. Choose growth often enough that it stops feeling like sacrifice and starts feeling natural. Say it clearly. I choose wisdom over distraction. Now comes the discipline most people never develop. The ability to master boredom. This is where the gap between average lives and extraordinary ones is created. Most people never build anything meaningful, not because they lack talent, intelligence, or opportunity, but because they cannot endure long stretches of unexciting effort. Greatness is built in silence, in repetition, in work that feels ordinary, slow, and invisible. Modern life trains people to escape boredom instantly. The moment stimulation drops, attention reaches for a screen, for noise, for novelty. Over time, this creates a dependency on constant stimulation and destroys the ability to focus deeply on anything that actually matters. True mastery demands something very different. Long mornings of repetition, hours spent refining fundamentals, quiet routines followed day after day without applause. To the outside world, this looks dull. To the disciplined mind, it is sacred. Every person you admire lives a life far more structured and repetitive than you imagine. They don't chase excitement. They don't require constant novelty. They understand that what feels boring now becomes extraordinary later. The modern world has created a population addicted to stimulation, always distracted, always divided, never fully present. This makes deep work feel uncomfortable. Sustained effort feels unbearable. But boredom is not the enemy. Boredom is the test. It asks a single question: can you continue when there is no immediate reward? Those who can, win. Those who can't, drift endlessly from interest to interest, never building depth. When you learn to stay with the work after the excitement fades, you unlock the most powerful force in human progress: sustained effort over time. The disciplined mind learns to value actions not by how entertaining they feel, but by what they build. Character, skill, strength. Boring tasks reveal who you truly are. Do you resist them, or do you treat them as training for discipline? Mastery begins when you stop expecting life to entertain you. Design routines that operate regardless of mood. Train whether it feels exciting or not. Learn even when it feels slow. Work when progress feels invisible. Track improvement, not stimulation. Bring full presence to ordinary actions. When you work, work completely. When you train, train fully. When you learn, engage deeply. Your tolerance for boredom is a competitive advantage. While others chase stimulation, you compound ability. Eventually, results appear so strong that people call them talent or destiny. They are wrong. They are discipline made visible. When you no longer require excitement to act, you become unstoppable. You move forward when others quit. You build while others distract themselves. You grow while others wait for motivation. Greatness is built from unremarkable days executed with remarkable commitment. The path to mastery is quiet, slow, demanding. The question is not whether it works. The question is whether you are strong enough to walk it. Say it clearly. I embrace boredom to build greatness. Now comes the final decision, the one that separates bold lives from regretful ones. Act as if quitting is not an option. This does not mean you will never fail. It means surrender is removed from the equation. Every meaningful life is built by people who decided early that walking away was unacceptable. They didn't avoid setbacks, they refused to let setbacks define the ending. Pain is inevitable. You will suffer either way, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. One builds you, the other erodes you. Most people commit casually. They leave escape routes. They prepare mentally for quitting before they even begin. The disciplined builder does the opposite. When something truly matters, they eliminate retreat. No backup identity, no comfort fallback, no quiet surrender. This forces the mind to become resourceful, creative, relentless. When quitting is removed, persistence becomes inevitable. Failure becomes information, not a verdict. Ask yourself honestly, which is worse, failing while trying or living forever with unanswered what-ifs? Failure teaches, refines, strengthens. Regret teaches nothing, it only lingers. Bold action carries temporary pain. Timidity carries permanent cost. Treat your goals like non-negotiable missions. If you want freedom, build with urgency. If you want strength, train with seriousness. If you want mastery, study with intensity. Adjust strategy, never commitment. Obstacles are not signals to stop. They are materials for progress. Every challenge either builds you or exposes hesitation. The only true failure is abandoning the mission entirely. When your life reaches its final chapters, may you be able to say this with clarity. I did not hold back. I did not shrink from fear. I built what mattered. Even imperfect outcomes carry peace when effort was complete. Time is moving whether you act or not. Do not beg for comfort. Do not negotiate with weakness. Stand upright, act deliberately, build relentlessly. You are not here to waste attention. You are here to construct a life. Say it clearly and mean it. I build my life with relentless discipline.